Hello, everybody.
I think you're gonna have to turn the thing down. There you go.
How's everybody tonight? We've been busy around the homestead. Dodge found the property line and has been getting that cleared. What else? Gardens, everything's soaking wet, so we haven't planted any gardens.
I guess we'll wait a few minutes, huh?
Yeah.
Until somebody gets in here. Let's see.
11 people come. Because there's 3. There's 3.
Do what?
It says there's 3 people in.
I can't see the chat. Can you? They're not showing up.
Because nobody's chatting. If you're here, say hey. Oh, they're going now. So anyway, just wanted to jump on here. We wanted to start going live and talking about our homestead. And we know that this will be posted later tonight. So we would like to kind of have a farm talk, basically, about everything that goes on and questions that we can answer, or questions that we have that you can answer. So my first question to everybody out there is, when is the right time to plant things? Because I don't get that right. I'm not. I can Google it, but there's so many different things out there that I want to know when to plant corn and when to plant peas, and to make that come up, in the right time. Last year our corn all ran away with rain. So if you have any ideas, let me know.
Is that where the chat shows up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. I'm new. I'm a newbie.
I thought when you jump on tonight. Oh, I didn't tell you. Grid Listeners messaged me back.
And?
Said that they've never been to trade shows, so I asked if they were interested.
No response yet?
No.
Well, that's kind of cool anyway that they answered you.
Yeah, they did.
It's nice to have some decent weather anyway after all that crazy rain and wind and cold. It was winter again.
Yes.
April, and it was winter.
Yes. Oh, I don't remember which. Maybe it was on mine.
Well, if Jack watches this, listen, I was trying to grade that driveway today with the backhoe, and man, when your backhoe ain't got brakes, it's kind of hard to do.
Oh, yeah. I need to film that one of these times.
I don't know if we want to film that or not.
What not to do? What is
Don't operate a
the
backhoe with no
Crockers say?
brakes. This is the way we do it, right?
Yeah, no, but they say safety third.
Yeah, safety third.
Yeah.
I mean, I made it better. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But anyway, I will get the brake straightened out on it at some point. It's just been, I've been too busy trying to use it instead of fixing it. It took me a long time just to rebuild all the cylinders. So anyway, it is better, and I've used it a lot. I cleared this week. What was it? Yesterday, I cleared the path for the fence row that we got to put through the woods. So I used the backhoe to clear that all out. I still got a little bit more of that to do, but it.
Yeah, if you haven't watched any of our videos, we found out that our property line is a lot farther up the road than what we thought. Well, hello! Why are you on a direct show?
So if anybody's interested in running fence pro bono, just give me a shout. I got a lot of fence to run.
A lot of fence.
It's probably going to be, I've already run 450 feet of fence, which that's not that big a deal, but I've got about 2,000 more feet to run.
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I made a post today about you guys changing with your new logo.
Speaking of which, where's that fancy new banner you got?
Oh, there. I have a way to hang it up.
Well, that seems real cost effective.
I know. I didn't have a way to hang it up tonight. I gotta figure out how to do it. Get a fancy new banner.
Yeah. To hang up behind us.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of work coming up. Hopefully there'll be a lot of videos. I know that I'm not good at videos.
Neither one of us are.
Yeah, but you're a lot better at it than I am.
I am.
But we have a lot of projects, and we've already done a bunch of projects, but we just didn't get video.
Well, I do get a lot of video, but then I put it in the editor, and then I don't ever finish it. So we have lots of half videos.
Yeah. We've tilled up 2 gardens, one small one and one pretty good sized one for her lavender. And then, but we still got to finish tilling up the garden for like food. That's my thing, food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got this one out here for food.
Yeah, there's not enough food. That's not big enough for enough food for.
No.
But anyway, we got all this new canning stuff, and we want to get some food in the ground so we can use it.
Yeah, that's true. Gonna have to get somebody to help me can.
That's why we wanted to get together. I mean,
hey, that's your job. You need to get that together.
What's that?
The whole
pick your brain meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I want to do the pick your brain thing with everybody.
So how do you want to do that? Do you want to go to their place and do it, or do you want to meet somewhere and do it?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't want it to be like a formal deal or anything, just kind of a hangout. Y'all let us know what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yes, there's plenty to pick there, too.
Yes, there's a lot to pick there.
Yeah.
Yes.
you're a whole lot better at this video thing than I am.
Yeah, networking and
Yeah.
yeah, no, you guys are so much help. I'm still working on the public speaking thing.
Yeah, I'm not good at that either. It's really strange too, because all them years I can get up on stage and act like a goofball and don't care, and now get in front of this, it's totally different.
This is totally different though, because you feel weird talking to nobody.
Yeah, but well, I kind of talked to nobody then too. Couldn't see nobody, but anyway. I don't know if Jack's going to watch this, but I got a sneaky suspicion Jack is a guitar player.
Do you think?
I don't know. I just kind of get the idea that he might be.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I have a head full of useless knowledge. But the problem I have is I stumble over my words or I get emotional when I talk. So.
Yeah, I just can't stand to hear me talk. I couldn't even stand to hear recordings from stage and stuff. Yeah. I never did listen to myself.
But you guys do awesome.
Yeah, y'all do great. Y'all are naturals at it.
Yes.
You'd think I would, because I was always told some folks has got it and some ain't nice full of it. So I don't know what's happened. I must still be full of it because it ain't coming out.
So anyway, that's what's going on with us around here. Lots of water. Oh, yeah. See, he has that same problem.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. I've got videos on YouTube somewhere that I can't even stand to listen to.
Yeah, he does have a couple songs he's singing on YouTube that have been there for 20 years.
Been there a long time. And I still don't go listen to them. I guess you critique yourself a lot.
You know, and I've never really thought about hearing my own voice because, I mean, I've never heard a recording of me singing or anything like that. I just stumble over my words.
So what did y'all do to get over it? Just kept doing it? Because it don't seem to me like you have any problems at all.
Oh, yeah. I can totally see that.
Yeah, that's me too.
I do not like to watch our videos.
No, I don't. I don't like watching our videos. Probably no one else does either.
Yeah.
She wants me to do our theme song on the guitar because I've got a lot of music I've written, but then I'd have to hear it, and I end up critiquing myself so bad.
I'll do that.
And being so, what do you call it? Judgmental on my own stuff. But
yeah, I'll have to go back and watch your videos. That's pretty cool. I never even thought about that, to be honest with you.
How long have y'all been doing this? That's like I have what?
3 years?
That's cool. That's I remember when I was a mechanic. When I was young in my 20s, a couple hundred years ago. I had someone ask me when they brought their car in to have it fixed. They'd ask me how long I'd been a mechanic, and I said, well, "What time is it?" And I thought it was funny, but they didn't think it was very funny. So that's about the way it is with these videos now. I just don't know what to do with myself on them. I'm an outdoor kind of guy, and I do a lot every day around here, and I should video.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I just get wound up in the moment, and and then I don't think about it.
We need to get better about that.
Yeah, I know. I know. You're pretty good at it. It's me, and I'll be halfway through something and think I should have videoed it, but I don't know. I guess it's just a learning curve because there's a lot going on around here all the time. It seems like it never ends. I mean, I spent half of the day today working on the driveway, and then the other half this morning trying to clean up all this mess from the wind and the rain and all of that. But to be fair, a lot of it's because of my freebie dumpster diving. It's not actually dumpsters, but don't get me wrong. If I seen something in the dumpster that do us some good, I'd get her.
I don't think I'd put that on video.
Huh?
I don't think I'd put that on a video.
Me getting in a dumpster?
Yeah.
Getting in a dumpster would be easy. Getting back out of the dumpster wouldn't be so easy. Well, and see, and that's exactly the same way I am. I just get focused on something and I don't think about it. And even if I started videoing it, there's been a couple times I videoed when I was out here working on the backhoe and stuff. And then I go back and look and come to find out the camera blew over or fell over and all I recorded was ants crawling around on the ground. Didn't really get much of anything. It's not something I'm good at. And even when Chris videos me, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. You gotta get better about that.
Yeah, I know.
We do a lot of videos that just have music on it so we don't have to talk. That's a bad thing, though.
Well, and we do a lot of shorts, and which I like the shorts. It's just, I guess it's just something. It's a learned thing.
Yeah.
Some of these people I watch, they look like they just complete naturals, like y'all on Farm to Table. Y'all seem like you're naturals to me. Not so much for me.
Yeah, we're not. We're definitely not naturals at it.
No.
I don't know. I did my videos 2 times a week.
I think you do good. It's
for how many years did I do that? And I didn't ever have a problem.
yeah. Anyway.
Well, hello, Lassa. It's good to see you. Hopefully you'll get your hat soon.
Are you loving the new place?
Yes, you do have to be willing to suck in the beginning. Yes.
Well, I got that part down. Ain't no doubt about that.
I can't wait for you to get it either. The girl who got hers in North Dakota, it just showed up today. She had to go find it. I'm
good.
glad. I'm glad you love it out there.
Yeah.
We miss you here, though.
Yeah. It kind of sucked because we met you as y'all were leaving.
Yep. And now there's nobody there.
Yeah. No.
Well, no, there is somebody there.
Yeah, there's somebody there now, but we haven't met him. We haven't met any of the new people in the area. You don't miss it. I don't blame you.
You had really nice land there, though.
Yeah. Well, we got the flooding this last time. I can tell you right now, we probably got 5 or 6 inches in a couple of days. Our pond it's overflowing on the backside. The wet weather creeks are really flowing around here. I can tell you that.
Yep.
But we're getting there. I mean, we're doing some work on the land.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Well, she's a little bit lower south. Yeah, we definitely got the snow this year, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a lot of snow this year.
And it stayed. Well, we're at the foothill of the mountain, so everything comes down to us.
Yeah, we're right at the bottom of the valley. The mountains are all around us, and everything runs down here. Um, I mean, it's good for the pond. It never goes dry, even when it quits raining. That, but we get all of the rain. I'm going to do a lot of work to the property to try to get to curb some of it. I don't want to lose the water, but I don't need it running across our property constantly. And I think there's a spring on one
Yeah.
side, so that when it rains, it can stop raining for a month, and the water's still coming out of the ground up there. So
Oh, I'll bet the water rushes out the roads.
yeah,
That happened a lot here this last time.
yeah,
So I can just imagine. Well, we don't. Well, I guess we kind of do have that problem.
we do if we want to go anywhere. We don't.
No, I mean the roads like right down through the center here that
Yeah, but that's not
washes
really.
out.
Yeah, it's not really supposed to be a road though. It kind of made itself a road.
Oh,
But anyway, it fills up the pond, and that makes me happy.
did you get moved in your house, Lassa? We we had a swamp right out here in front of the door.
Yeah, and we really need to.
Okay, that's cool.
We want to get some. I want to plant some of that. What do they call it? Throw and grow, or whatever it is.
Yes, that's what they call it.
To help with erosion and stuff. We have a lot of green out here, but we don't. Where things have been driven on, it kills the grass instantly. You can drive out here through the pasture, and 2 years later, you can still see where you drove through the pasture. It's crazy. I don't know if it's because of the clay, because we only have 8 to 10 inches of topsoil, and then it becomes pure clay. I mean, you dig a hole out here, and it's instant pond forever.
It's yeah, that hole that you dug out here for the totes. It filled right up with water.
Yep.
And it never went away.
It never went away. I had to just take the dirt and put it back in the hole full of water. I did pump out a lot of it, but I just started filling it back in with the water in it and just pushed the water out. But the whole place is a mud hole right now. That's our main crop around here is mud.
Yep. Mud and rocks.
Mud and rocks. We got more rocks than we'll ever be able to use. I mean, I could put a rock wall all the way around this property and still never run out of rocks.
Yep.
We could grow tomatoes and corn and all that the way we grow mud. We got it made.
Heck yeah, we would be on alone. We could win.
Yeah, that's about right.
Rock farm.
That's it.
I actually had somebody text me and said, "What do you mean you breed rocks?"
Yeah.
Because I said on one of our videos we breed rocks out here, and he said, "What do you mean you breed rocks?" So I had to explain it was a joke.
I went around here when we first got here. I bet I spent 2 weeks with a wagon and picking up every rock I could get. And I just knew I had all the rocks. I had a pile of rocks that would fill up a big old 9-yard dump truck. And the first time it rained, it looked like I'd never picked up rocks. They were everywhere. So no matter how many rocks you pick up here, there's always more rocks. And they range anywhere from, that big around to rocks that take up the whole bucket on the backhoe. So and then you go up the road just a little ways, and there's actually rocks up there that are bigger than houses.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. I want to get a big flat rock, and
rock
make
collecting.
Make a countertop.
Oh yeah, I want my bathroom countertop rock.
Yeah.
But I want my bathtub rock too.
Well, when we do the outside kitchen, I want to just make a big countertop. It's one great big flat rock, and they're all over here, so it's not going to be hard finding them.
$3.93.
knows.
Yep. The collection of rocks when you mow.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris made a walkway out here.
I made a walkway out here, and then I started doing my raised beds. I'm making them out of rock.
There's just so much of it. You
Yeah.
just never use it up, ever. I don't believe we could ever use it up. So when we start building the house, the HyperAdobe Earthbag, instead of putting most people are putting cob on the outside of it, I'm going to rock it. Just put rock on it.
Be cool.
And it'll look like a rock house, even though the walls are 15 inches thick. You won't be able to see that from outside, but the inside. And I'm just going to rock it. I'm never going to run out of rock.
No. Yeah, that would be cool. In my bathroom, I want a rock bathtub and rock countertop in my bathroom. But we're doing the Earthbag house, so it's going to be eclectic and Hobbit-like.
Yeah, it'll be crazy.
So that'll be fun. That'll be good videos.
Yeah. Of course, we don't have the family group, so it's just be me and you doing it.
It's all right. We can do it.
We can handle it.
We can do her. I think that, I think that'd be great content. I think that the whole house in general is going to be good content because we don't have a clue what we're doing yet.
Nope. It's like everything else we're doing around here. We have no idea.
We have no idea.
Nope.
No idea.
And I'm sure we'll get told about it. But I don't know what else to do except do it.
So you can do. I think it'd be fun. Yes.
Yeah, I have a real problem with that.
Yes. Too. Yes.
And we've got some good neighbors that offer, but I just feel weird, because I've always done it all by myself, and I don't know. This one's going to be big though for us to do all by ourselves. But we can get it done.
We can do it.
We can get it
The
done.
house isn't going to be that big.
No, it's not that it's going to be that big. It's just, it's time consuming what we're doing. It's very cheap, inexpensive, let me say, not cheap.
Yeah.
Very inexpensive to build a house this way, but it's very labor intensive.
Very labor
yeah.
intensive.
And yes, labor intensive. And I'm no spring chicken. I'll be 60 in June. So we can do it. I ain't scared.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I ain't scared.
And the house isn't that big. My office, my craft room, shall I say.
She shed.
My she shed.
Her she shed.
My mud hut.
Yeah. That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, and there'd be a lot of stepping going on, so, but, I don't even remember what I was going to say now.
I don't know.
That's that age creeping up
Yeah.
on me. My age didn't creep up on me. I woke up one morning and there it was. But, anyway, we'll get it done. We'll get her done.
I think it'll be fun that
It will be fun, and it'll be cool to watch, just like everything else out here. It's a lot of work, but when you get finished with something and you look at it, it's all done. And when you started, there was nothing there, and now there's something there.
I do wish we could find a couple silos.
Yeah.
Oh, that would hurt my feelings.
See, I know that when when I turned 55, everybody's like, "Oh no, no senior citizens," because at 55, a lot of people consider that like when you go out to eat and stuff. And we had family members that says, "Oh no, we're not getting that senior citizen discount." And I said, "Listen, I spent a lot of years earning that discount. When I go into those restaurants, I'm getting my senior citizen discount."
We don't.
Well, we don't go into restaurants.
Well,
You got to act. It's like the lottery. If you win the lottery, what you would do? The problem is you got to play the lottery,
this is true.
and we just don't.
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, thanks, Lassa, for stopping by.
We'll see you later. Hey, keep in touch. Let me know when you get your hat. I did her a, what is the name of that symbol? It's the saint symbol.
I don't know. I used to know. I knew before you asked me.
Lord, now I'm going to look it up.
Oh, gotta have my coffee. Me and Jack. Where's Jack at?
I think they had a funeral tonight.
Oh, I thought that was last week.
That was his brother-in-law.
Yeah, it'll be okay. I can probably run my head without anybody being here. I talk to myself all the time. I probably talk to myself more than I talk to other people.
Fleur de lis.
Huh?
If I said that right. Fleur de lis is
I know.
what the symbol I put on her hat. Fleur de lis? Or de lay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got good company.
Yeah.
We all right.
It's like my dad always says when he goes somewhere, he can't stay. He's got to get back home because that's where all of his stuff is.
That's what my grandpa used to say was, we got to go home because my home don't come to me.
Yeah. He says all of his stuff is there.
Yeah. Yes, his political shares.
Yeah. I know you can't be talking about me. I don't do anything like that.
No.
No. I'm kind of. Sometimes I get a little over the top. I gotta back off. But
And I have to do none.
that's one thing I don't ever want to get into on here because the problem is I think everybody should be able to have a different political view without making everybody else each other mad. Right. Yeah, I hear you. Personal pages, personal.
Yeah. I don't share on either one.
Yeah, I know, and I try not to.
Well, I don't care what you do.
What they say, don't talk politics and religion with people, especially with family.
Family's the reason why I don't.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason I don't.
Yeah. We do have a lot of upcoming projects that we're going to be, if I can get myself to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Like who, Zach?
Zach Bauer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we do have projects coming up. If I could just remember, and it ain't always remembering it. Sometimes I'm just lazy. I mean, let's be honest. It takes up a lot of time Plus, a lot of the stuff that I do around here isn't in one spot. You can't just set up a camera. And I know that's probably just,
That's an
yeah,
excuse.
probably a cop out.
Yeah, that's
But,
an excuse.
but, well, that's it. I'd just like to finish one of the projects. You know, you think you're going to finish, but, and I was telling Chris yesterday, I think it was, everything is a priority. You know, you try to make a list of what's a priority, but the truth is everything is a priority.
That's true.
So it's hard to know which priority comes first.
Yes. Yes, that is why you're still working on your kitchen. Same here.
It's the same here. We've been in this
Almost a year we've been in
almost a
here.
year and it still ain't done.
As you can see, the insulation behind us.
Yeah, well, you know, once you get it cozy and warm, then
You have to move on.
then it's not a priority anymore. I really want. I know the fence is a priority, and because we got animals that we need to turn loose, and
Yes.
the gardens are a big priority for me anyway. I want to get these gardens going. What are you looking at?
I'm looking something for my mother.
Well, how much more you got left to do on your kitchen? Yeah, I know how that is. That's what I mean by priorities. Everything is a priority, and you get something to a point where it at least works, then it's not a priority anymore. You got to move on to another priority. So then it's hard to get anything finished. But we did finish the chicken coop though. It's done, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Well, I'd like to put sealer on the outside of it, but
I want sand in the run.
yeah, we need to put sand in the chicken run. But 'cause when it rains, and poor chickens, I have to go out there and cut a ditch to let the water out. Because we're on, I mean, everything, our whole property is sloped, pretty much the whole property.
So it pools right in front of their door.
Yeah. And so wherever they've dug holes, that's where it stays.
Wow. That's a lot. Did you get like an old farmhouse?
Now, is this your kitchen in your house, or is this a kitchen in a renovating house that you're doing?
No, he lives in the house he's renovating.
Oh, he is? Okay. My bad. I thought it was two different situations.
I need to learn how to do a panel. We need to figure out how to do what? Restream or whatever that is, so you can do a panel
Yeah.
like everybody does.
Yeah, that's all alien to me, so I'm just a dumb redneck.
We can figure it out. Ryan can help us.
That's what Amy does and Jack does, and isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if Red Dirt does or not, but there's a few of them who do it.
Yeah, I actually tore down a house. When was it? Last year? Year before? Last year?
Year before.
Well, it ended last year in February, I think, when I finished.
I don't know.
Anyway, I tore it down, and it was built in like 1900. I got a lot of good, cool wood out of it, but nothing was what you'd call standard. It was it had real 2x4s in it.
No, we're novice. We used to use YouTube right now. You're going to have to teach us how to use like StreamYard or Restream or whatever. I don't know which one to use, and all that fun stuff. I need lessons.
Yeah, we're newbies.
Hey, maybe that's something you teach at the rendezvous.
There you go. See, there's something to pick your brain over.
Well, he's teaching networking, but I think that some of us.
Yeah, I know about that too. That's when we started turning this place into a house. I got to tell you, it had a big, uh, what do you call it?
Rolling door.
Yeah, roll up garage door
right
on it.
Behind us.
Yeah. And so I took that out and closed it in and put a window back there, a pretty good sized window. You cannot believe how it drove me crazy, how out of square this place was. I had to cheat so bad. And I mean, I got it finally where it looks okay, but yeah, it was driving me crazy because nothing would come out square. I wore a tape measure out corner to corner trying to get this window square. But anyway, I finally got it. So what I decided to do, instead of trying to get more of the same metal on the outside of it, well, where I took out the garage door and put the big window in, it's a double window. Uh, I'm just going to rock it too. Because if I rock it, I can cheat.
That's really a good idea.
Well, I think that there's enough of us if we get together. There's so many people in our group now that I think that we could probably figure out how to do anything. And I really believe that. I think that between all of us, um, I think we could figure it all out. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to learn, and y'all all already know a bunch of all that stuff.
Well, that's what he said. He's talking about the self-reliance skill at the rendezvous. Yeah. But we need to get Keith to talk about a bunch of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Yeah, it has to be because I was lost. I was completely lost on how to start a live YouTube. I had to Google, watch YouTube videos on how to schedule a live. Oh yeah, there's tons of knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, when I watch the lives, or even not the lives, just the videos that people put out, and trust me, I watch a lot of videos.
Well, and that's all we have out here is YouTube or Netflix.
Yeah, and we usually don't turn the TV on till after the animals are all done at night, and we come in finally, and we're exhausted, and we just sit down. But,
yeah,
and then we'll turn on YouTube. We usually will turn on YouTube and watch everybody that's on in our group in the community that
we try to do the Homestead Hangout.
Yeah.
Each night. But we still don't know everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing. We still don't know everybody's, but we're getting
Yes. There. I need to get with Amy because she's like the guru. And Jack's really good at it too.
Yeah.
That'll be very important.
Well, not only that, I mean, it's good for your channel and everything. When you do it, you get to know people's real personalities. It's not like Facebook where, ain't no telling how people really are.
We've been really blessed to get to know everybody and visit.
And that's what's kind of cool. Like, we watched...
to be honest, that's why I was so excited to go to Oki.
Yeah, I mean, we watched y'all's YouTube and everything, and
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good idea
that's
too.
that's really good idea because I don't know everybody's names yet.
And I got to be honest with you, I am horrible with names. I never forget a face, but I'm not good at remembering names. And I know there's a trick to it. People say if you repeat the person's name and shake their hand when you meet them, but it doesn't seem to work for me. But I'll never forget their face. I know exactly who they are.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you for telling us that. That's awesome. Because I totally space it. I have been really trying to step outside my comfort zone and actually go and introduce myself to people, which that's totally not me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really have so much problem in real life. Like, that's not true either, is it?
No,
I mean,
because I introduced myself at Okie, you didn't.
yeah, I'm not. I,
I
I,
wasn't scared at Okie. That was weird. That
I,
was like something I didn't ever do. Yes, we're going to Ten Killer. We went to Pinecone Fest.
yeah, see, that's the
Yeah,
thing
that's
with the
different.
animals. We,
We have no one.
yeah, I mean, there's no one. I mean, there's no one that can come.
Well, we don't really trust anyone
Well,
with them.
but
Well, it's not that we don't trust the animals with
right, because
people.
we have now we're only down to like, well, I mean, we
Hoot would still eat
yeah,
people. Shaggy would eat people.
yeah, our guard dogs, guardian dogs and stuff, they're serious about it. It would take time for somebody to come out all the time before, and then we have the fox,
Yeah,
and
he's easy though because he doesn't come and visit
no, but
anymore.
that's true, but
You just reach in there and feed and water him. He don't want to be around you.
yeah, he still does, but
Don't tell him he's a cool dude. I give him a big head.
well, well, I mean, you can't hide some things.
Whatever. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know anything.
He doesn't speak. And he would prefer not to speak.
It's so weird too, ain't it? Because then I get around a group that we hang when, like before when we had the group we hung out with.
And you don't shut up.
Yeah, and I didn't shut up.
You don't shut up.
I know. And I don't drink anymore. That was a definite don't shut up.
That's true.
But
Our life has changed so much.
I have totally changed. I was too.
And you know what's funny? I didn't even get to see that part.
Yeah, I was in shock too. But it just kind of happened. But the truth of the matter is when we did that deal, you just feel comfortable around everybody
Yeah.
because everybody's kind of doing the same thing you are. Maybe not exactly the same way. That's what I mean. Everybody's got their little niches, but you just feel comfortable about it, and I don't know. It's a lot easier.
Oh, it was great stuff. I absolutely love our group of people. I've found that every single one of them have become very good friends.
Yeah.
Um, I call most of them for help all the time. Like,
Well, and to be honest with you, I think that was probably my favoriteest thing about the rendezvous is when we did that. We
yes,
sat down and did that.
we're doing that again this year.
Yeah.
We even have it scheduled into the day.
Right, and the way y'all did it at farm to table, you know, getting y'all got everybody to open up, and it was great. I loved it. I loved it. Hello, Miss Wendy.
Wendy, I love you. you. We were just talking about Dodge not shutting up.
Yeah.
You can vouch for that.
Yeah. You're not going to vouch for that, are you, Wendy? Oh, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think it was wonderful.
I didn't realize that it was something up.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
We'll figure it all out. You just tell me whatever you want, and we'll make it happen. But I think that the sound, not using the Expo Center sound system this year, will help a lot.
Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate you backing me up.
He's a close talker.
Yeah, the sound system is a no-go at the Expo Center. We're going to just do our own thing, or she is. I'm not doing anything. I'm just moral support and
Whatever.
and when somebody needs something, I say she's over there.
That's not true. Yeah, sound system.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we first went out there and looked at the place, we thought they had, well, and they do have a sound system, but the 80s are long gone.
Yeah, we were told that it was
plug and play.
Yeah.
But it'll be all different this year.
Yeah.
Everybody gets their own setup. It has nothing to do with the building. I mean, I love the building.
The main expo floor, we're getting our own system.
Yeah.
But each room will have a PA.
Well, and instead of trying to use...
We're not using the big rooms.
Yeah, well, and we're not using their monitors or anything like that. Their projectors that they had and all that.
With he loved Nash.
Yeah, I did. And I think about him all the time. All the time.
So the sound system will be, but we haven't figured out. They had a rodeo there not too long ago, and I heard that they couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, the key to that place, I really do like the facility. I like the outside, the barns, the inside is great. It's so versatile, but we're just forget about their sound system. We're just not going to use that.
Yeah.
Wendy, sometimes though I feel bad because I used to love to tease Nash, and I think about that now, and I hope he never took it wrong. I had such a good time with him.
I think with you guys being on the main floor, that'll help too. The mezzanine will be more so with people going to classes and stuff, because all the classrooms will be used up there this year.
Well, and I think, the first year it's a learning curve. I think that it'll be a lot more organized this year. People know when and where.
Yeah, I have that marketing group working on the paper, the newspaper. Oh, that reminds me, I need to send those pictures that you sent me. And yes, we had to experience it. And unfortunately,
yeah,
we learned the hard way. I wish we could have, the day or so before, tested everything.
Yeah. I don't even know if that would have done any good, though, because the day or two before it would have been too late.
Right, I understand that, but at least we would have had an idea of how to remedy some things,
Right.
like instead of them being right there.
And hopefully, it doesn't seem to have turned any of the speakers off anyway. I think
There's a couple that have decided not to come, but that's okay. I mean, it's their choice. Oh, yeah. I miss you so much.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about moving. We love being out here in the middle of nowhere. And Wendy, when I say the middle of nowhere, I told my brother we lived in the middle of nowhere. And the first time he came here, he said, "Dude, you really live in the middle of nowhere." I said, "I told you we live in the middle of nowhere." So, and that's what everybody says when they get here, the middle of nowhere. But I do miss hanging out with y'all.
Love you guys.
Thanks
Have a good night, Ryan.
Have a good night. I think we'll probably be off here in just a few minutes anyway. So, because is Amy up?
They're not going live.
Oh, they're not.
No, she put a post out, said that they won't be on. They had something come up. See y'all tomorrow morning for the kitchen with Amy and Lauren.
Okay.
So they're not going live. Well, Wendy, I miss you lots. I wish I could see you. I wish I could get back to Utah soon, but I don't know when that will happen.
Night. Take care and keep thinking about the ideas for getting together.
Well, Wendy, I miss you too. I think we're gonna drop off here too. So if you want to talk, go ahead and give me a call or text me. We love you. We'll see you later. Bye.